out on another weekend in it's called Evergreen Farm, which is near to East Grinstead, not far to where we were last weekend, but I'm here on my own this time. Yeah, just thought I'd check out this site. It's very basic. I'll show you in a second. It's essentially just a wood, and that is it. Had a bit of a stressful arrival. The car got stuck in the field. I should never have tried to park in that field. It was never going to happen. But Chris, the owner, lovely guy, came with his 4x4 and towed me out, thankfully. So yeah, parking on a bit more firmer ground. And then we got on. He got a trailer in his 4x4 and gave us a lift down to where we are now. So this is the on-site taxi service, which was quite interesting as well. So yeah, this is essentially it. Yeah, it's got a little fire pit over here, and it's just the wood. That is it. So yeah, just gonna get set up and just get myself sorted, and yeah, just chill out really. It's actually really nice. It's really nice just to hopefully have a stress-free day after a bit of a stressful start. So let's see how we get on. Okay, so I've got the tent set up. I'm in the access 2 tonight. The middle child as it is out of the 3, and yeah, hasn't been out in a while actually. Yeah, it's relatively flat, but not. It's a little bit slopey. I'm not sure if it really picks it up, but with the mat I've got, that should be absolutely fine. Yeah, I haven't really guided it out too much because there's hardly any wind at the minute, but it is forecast wind, so I have to keep an eye on that. And yeah, especially overnight and into tomorrow morning. So we'll see how that goes. Got a nice little fire pit here that they just gladly built, and just over the farm area there, oh sorry, the field there is walking distance of the pub, so that could well be calling later on. Okay, I'm going for ridiculous level comfort tonight with the mega mat. What I've done is unrolled it and just let it, you can put the little tooth in there, just let it inflate. So come back in about 10 minutes and hopefully just be able to finish the last bit off with the hand pump. And yeah, this thing's absolutely ridiculous. It's like a bed. It's great for car camping, campsites, but not really something you would take backpacking, but absolutely amazing. So I got the bag set up, going with the 400 tonight because I think it's only going to get down to about 7 or 8 degrees, so that should be absolutely fine. One observation with this luxury pillow system is it might be a bit too tall for the tent, but we'll have to see. Anyway, either just one of them is going to be amazing, so it will certainly be. I'm thinking about the bigger tent and the 6-man tent. This will be an absolutely amazing layout to have the space, but yeah, this pillow, once it's fully lofted, is absolutely lovely. So yeah, I'm sure I'll sleep very well on that later tonight. So I set up the tarp in between these 3 trees. My knot skills and tarp skills are absolutely atrocious, so it probably took me more time to set this up than it did the tent. Let's see if it holds up, if it gets any wind, but just thinking if it rains later, at least I've got somewhere to kind of sit that's still relatively close to the fire. So I think I might actually try and get a little bit of fire going in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to try and not completely cheat with this fire. I've got 3 bags of these logs. There's one there and there's 2 over there, but clearly in the wood there's loads of wood, but most of it's dry. A lot of it is wet though, so I'm going to try at least to build a little base on here, get it going with normal wood at least before I go on to the stuff in the bag. I've got some of my firelighters from home, so I've only bought 2, so it better work. Yeah, let's see how we get on. Okay, so the wood is really wet. I'm hoping it's enough just to get it going. Just taking it easy for now. Hopefully we're in business. Right, he seems to get in there, but you can hear how wet that is. Right, got some more of the bigger stuff on now. I'm just hoping to get some sort of core temperature in there before I start putting on stuff out of the bags really. It'd be nice to do it with the stuff that's kind of here anyway, but it is very wet. But I think we're getting there. Right, so I just tried to mix in some of the dry stuff because the wet stuff is only going so far really. If I want a really good hot set of embers to keep this going, I think I need to get some dry, so hope this catches. The fire's looking okay. I'm just slinging wet wood on top now just to give it a chance to dry a little bit before hopefully it catches. Yeah, just don't want to use all up the bag stuff too soon because I want to keep it going tonight, so I might just let this go down a bit, maybe go for a walk, maybe check out the pub, and hopefully if I come back I'll still have some members to get it going again rather than let it completely go out. This must be the wettest and greenest fire I think I've ever made. So it's about 20 past 5 now. The sun is just going down, but still a bit of light left. It's getting a little bit more windy, but nothing of any sort of concern at the minute, but I think it will pick up. So I am thinking maybe just to take a trip to the pub and let this burn down a bit, as long as I've got some embers to come back to, and I can use a lot more of the dry wood from the bags, because I will need to heat it a bit later rather than a bit more now. It's still quite mild, so yeah, but no rush really, just sort of taking it as it comes. I'm not really that hungry at the minute, but it might be easy just to eat at the pub. I think next time when I come back here, it's definitely one I'd like to come back to. Yeah, I'll bring the full cooking, barbecue stuff and all that good stuff. So yeah, just wanted to sort of check it out really tonight and have a bit of a recce and see if it's worth going back to. There's a group of people just turned up sort of just over there. I can't really see them, but I can hear them occasionally, but nothing to worry about at the minute. It's just really still nice and really peaceful, which is nice. Sometimes it's just nice to just sit and do nothing really. Okay, so yeah, I'm just about to head to the pub. Decided. I've loaded up the fire with loads of wet wood, so I'll just have to see what I'll come back to there. It is just 10 to 6, so only about another 15-20 minutes worth of light, so I'd rather walk to the pub in the light. Temperature's dropped somewhat, it's 11 degrees. I've got my little thermometer hooked up there, so yeah, it's dropped quite noticeably in the last half an hour. Got me waterproof on, not because it's raining, just want to try and use this for a bit of warmth before I go for the down jacket. Just try this first. So yeah, to the pub. Right, so I just got back from the pub, which was great. Really nice sausage and mash, a pint of cider, really roughing it. And yeah, back now. Just managed to resurrect that fire, which was lucky, because yeah, I think I just salvaged it. If I left it much longer, I think I might have lost it. So yeah, pleased with that. I'm just gonna relax for a bit now. Get some. Got 2 bags of wood just down here to get through. So yeah, time to load it up. So the fire is well and truly alive again, which is awesome. So yeah, that's great. And whichever way I sit though, I'm getting smoked out because the wind just can't make its mind up what it's doing. It's not windy, but it's picking up a little bit, and the smoke's just doing me in. But the wood is decent actually, considering it was free. Well, not free off the, but it was bought from the farm. But actually, it's a lot better than what we've had before. So I've just got the necessary. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's a bit dark, but let's try. There you go. Chocolate, cider, and my hip flask, which I'm not even sure what's in it, but find out in a bit. Just put a load of wood on now, so it's really starting to motor now. The wind still can't make up its mind, so I'm still getting absolutely battered by the smoke at the minute. Okay, so it's about 20 to 9. That's the last of the first bag of wood, and I'm just gonna put the second. Well, I'm considering putting the whole of the bag on at once. Just kind of get it done because it's burning quite slow actually. I checked the weather forecast, and it is forecast up to 30 mile an hour gusts at some point through the night. So I'm not sure how it's going to happen. It's picking up a bit now, but nothing major. But I've guyed out the tent. You probably can't see it, but yeah, just guyed it out. Used all the pegs really, so that's certainly not going anywhere. Yeah, so yeah, that's where we're at. You might be able to hear the group and the pitch just down there. They're a bit noisy, but they're alright as long as they don't go on too late. I sound like a grumpy old man. But yeah, let's get this last bag on and yeah, open another drink. Alright, so that's the whole of the last bag on. I reckon it's going to go up big time in a minute. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock. I've decided to retire to the tent. Yeah, done the last bag of wood. Yeah, now I'm just ready to listen to some music and hopefully go to sleep. Having this mat and the pillows is just a ridiculous level of comfort for camping. So yeah, just really looking forward to having a good night's sleep. It's still quite mild. The temperature outside, I checked it was about 11 actually, gone up a couple of degrees, and inside the tent it's 12.5, so very mild actually. So yeah, they're still making a bit of noise, you might be able to hear, but nothing too crazy. And I can always just put my headphones in if I need. So yeah, yeah, it's been a really nice night. Had a nice drink out there, really enjoyed the fire, done all the wood, and yeah, just ready to fall asleep now. So yep, catch you in the morning. Morning. It's just about 7:30. Didn't sleep great, which was a bit annoying. Not even sure why really. Comfort wise it was amazing. The mat, the bag and the pillows are just lovely. Had to get up for a wee again. And then there was this police helicopter. It must have been a police helicopter because it was up for about, it felt like an hour, just constantly circulating, and that was really loud. Then it was raining, which was nice, but again, it was just a lot of noise last night. I haven't camped in a wood for a long time, probably since with scouts actually, so kind of forget how much noise there is in the wood. Even though I put the earplugs in, it was still quite noisy. And then the wind picked up, which was fine because the tent didn't even move, but I certainly heard it. But yeah, so yeah, not a bad night's sleep, but not better certainly. So I slept in the down booties last night, which was really nice. Should have worn them last weekend. We got down to about 7 degrees overnight. A little bit colder than forecast, but nothing to worry about. But yeah, they really make a difference on your feet, so lovely. These will definitely be coming to Scotland without doubt.